It is 9 a.m. on a Monday. You are sitting in the weekly meeting. The department head looks at the weekly report, looks serious, and asks why the team did not reach the weekly target.
That is a moment we all know. Do you offer a long explanation about what happened, or do you focus on the solution?
Today, we will look at a real Monday morning meeting from start to finish. We will share the appropriate phrases you need to report these numbers, talk through disagreements with other teams, and manage your workload with your manager.
Let us listen to our first situation, handling an update about your team's weekly numbers.
Let us start our morning meeting. Imagine you are Thomas, the sales manager. The director looks at the charts and notices that your sales volume dropped by 15% last week. He wants to know why.
This is a difficult situation. Let us listen to a common way to answer this question that does not sound very skilled.
Thomas, looking at the data, your team did not reach the weekly target. What happened there?
Well, the market was very slow last week. Also, our main competitor lowered their prices, so our clients did not reply to our calls. It was very hard for my team to close any deals because of these outside factors.
Let us look at this first response. When you focus entirely on the slow market and what your competitor did, it sounds like you are avoiding responsibility.
Exactly. Using phrases like, "It was not our fault," or blaming outside factors makes a manager look passive. Senior managers want to hear what you are doing to fix the problem, not a long list of reasons.
Now, let us listen to how a skilled manager handles this conversation. Pay attention to how Thomas talks about the drop in sales and changes the focus to his next steps.
Thomas, looking at the data, your team did not reach the weekly target. What happened there?
Yes, we faced a temporary slowdown last week because a major client delayed their order. However, we are already working on this. My team is currently setting up meetings with 3 new accounts to balance the figures by Friday.
Thanks for the clarity, Thomas. Do you need any extra support from the product side to secure those new accounts?
Thank you, but we have everything under control for now. I will provide a brief written update on our progress this Thursday.
That second version feels completely different. Instead of focusing on the bad news, Thomas uses the phrase, "a temporary slowdown." This shows the manager that the issue is under control and will not last long.
Yes, and notice how he immediately follows up with his plan. He says, "We are already working on this," and gives a specific deadline, by Friday. This builds trust with the director.
Now, let us practice the most useful phrases from this situation together. I will say the phrase first, and then there will be a short pause for you to repeat it out loud.
Let us begin.
We faced a temporary slowdown last week.
We are already working on this.
I will provide a written update on our progress this Thursday.
Great job practicing. Thomas managed to keep the director satisfied with his clear plan. But as the meeting continues, the focus moves to Emma, the project manager.
Right, because to reach those new targets, Thomas needs data from Emma's team. But Emma's team is currently facing their own delays. Let us see how they handle a disagreement between their departments in our next situation.
Welcome to our second situation. The mood in the room changes as the director turns to Emma, our project manager. Thomas needs the latest customer data from Emma's team to reach his Friday goal, but Emma is running behind schedule.
This is where disagreements often happen. Let us listen to a version where the two managers handle this delay poorly.
Emma, Thomas needs that customer data today to close his new accounts. Is it ready?
No, it is not ready. Thomas's team did not send us the files last week. That is why we are late. We have too much work and cannot finish this right now.
Hey, we sent you the files on Wednesday. Your team is always slow with data entry.
Let us stop there. When you say, "that is why we are late," or your team is always slow, you create a negative atmosphere. This kind of language makes both departments look disorganized to the director.
Yes, blaming each other does not solve the problem. It makes you look unskilled. In a serious meeting, you must focus on how the two teams can work together to finish the job.
Now, let us listen to the skilled version. Watch how Emma states the problem clearly without blaming Thomas, and how they agree on a firm deadline. Emma, Thomas needs that customer data today to close his new accounts. Is it ready?
Not yet. We experienced a delay because some client files were incomplete. However, we understand that our work is connected, so we want to simplify the steps to help the sales team.
Thanks, Emma. My team can help check the missing files if that speeds things up.
That would be wonderful. If your team sends the missing details by noon, we can set a firm timeline to deliver the final data package by 4 p.m. today. Does that work for you, Thomas?
Yes, that works perfectly. Thank you.
This approach changes the whole conversation. Emma uses the phrase, "Our work is connected." This shows the director that she understands how her work affects the rest of the company.
Exactly. And instead of complaining about the heavy workload, she talks about how to simplify the steps and sets a firm timeline. This proves she is focused on getting results.
Now, we have a question for you. If you were the director in this room, how would you handle this department disagreement?
Leave a comment below with your choice. Option A. Would you let the managers resolve the deadline between themselves, like Emma and Thomas just did? Option B. Would you step in immediately and set the timeline yourself?
Type A or B in the comment section right now and let us know your thoughts.
While our managers are adjusting their new schedule, the meeting takes an unexpected turn. The director looks at his phone and delivers some sudden updates.
A major corporate client just sent an urgent message about a technical issue that happened over the weekend. The director wants answers from Emma immediately. Let us see how she manages this sudden pressure in our third situation.
Right as the team agrees on the afternoon deadline, the director checks an urgent notification on his tablet. The mood in the room changes instantly. A major corporate client sent a message to senior management about a technical issue that occurred on Saturday night.
The director wants an explanation immediately. Emma is responsible for the system maintenance, but she does not have all the technical details yet because the issue happened over the weekend. Let us listen to a response that hurts a manager's credibility in this moment.
Emma, I just received an urgent message from our top account regarding a system downtime this weekend. Why did this happen, and why am I hearing about this just now?
Oh, I am sorry. I don't know anything about this yet. The technical team did not inform me because it happened on Saturday. I did not check my work email yesterday, so let me talk to my team later and ask them what happened.
Saying, "I don't know," or "I did not check my email," makes a leader look disconnected. When a director asks about a major issue, they need reassurance that you are in control of your department. Yes, changing the blame to the weekend or your team makes you look passive. Now, let us listen to how a skilled manager handles a sudden question under pressure. Notice how Emma maintains her composure and manages the situation without having all the data right away. Emma, I just received an urgent message from our top account regarding a system downtime this weekend. Why did this happen? And why am I hearing about this just now?
I understand the urgency of this matter. Our technical team is already working to resolve the issue, and the system is back online. I am currently collecting the data regarding the root cause, and I will look into the matter personally.
Thank you, Emma. When can we provide a full explanation to the client?
I am meeting with our head engineer at noon. I will provide a full update with our long-term solutions directly to your inbox by 2 p.m. today.
That response immediately calms the room. Emma uses the phrase, "resolve the issue." This tells the director that the immediate issue is over and the work is safe.
Exactly. Instead of guessing or saying, "I don't know," she promises to look into the matter and commits to a specific time by 2 p.m. She owns the problem completely.
Let us practice these phrases together so you can use them confidently when a sudden issue arises at your office. Repeat after me.
I understand the urgency of this matter.
Our team is working to resolve the issue.
I will look into the matter personally.
With the situation managed and a clear plan for the 2 p.m. report, the director looks relieved. He closes his notebook and says the meeting is almost over, but he has one final request.
He turns to Thomas. He wants Thomas to take on an extra market research assignment for a new product launch starting this afternoon. But Thomas's schedule is already full because of the sales goals they discussed earlier. Let us look at how Thomas handles this new workload request.
The director looks across the table at Thomas. He mentions that since the sales team needs to find new accounts anyway, Thomas should also take over the new market research project this week.
This is a difficult moment for any team leader. Thomas is already fully booked trying to fix the sales numbers. Let us listen to a common mistake when saying no to a supervisor.
Thomas, I want you to manage the market research for the new product launch this week. Can you handle that?
Oh, no, I cannot do that right now. My team has too much work because of the sales drop we discussed earlier. We are too tired and busy with the new accounts, so we do not have any free hours for another project.
Refusing a request by saying, "I cannot do that," or complaining about being too tired makes an employee look uncooperative. It gives the manager the impression that you lack a team player mindset.
Yes, a flat refusal in front of other department heads can lower your standing at work. Now, let us listen to how a skilled manager handles this conversation. Watch how Thomas uses clear facts to help the director make the best decision for the company.
Thomas, I want you to manage the market research for the new product launch this week. Can you handle that?
I would love to support the new product launch. However, my team is currently at full capacity with securing the 3 new accounts we discussed earlier.
This research is quite time sensitive, Thomas. We need those insights soon.
Understood. If we take on this project today, it might lower the quality of our sales recovery. Should we reprioritize our tasks? Or perhaps we could delegate the initial research to another team member.
Good point, Thomas. Let us keep your team focused on the sales recovery for now. I will ask marketing to handle the research.
That is an excellent way to talk to your manager. Thomas starts by showing interest in the work, but then he introduces the reality of his team's schedule by using the phrase "at full capacity."
Exactly. And instead of just saying no, he explains that a new project might lower the quality of his current work. He asks the director a direct question. Should we reprioritize our tasks? This lets the manager decide what matters most.
Let us practice these skilled phrases together. Listen carefully and repeat after me.
My team is currently at full capacity.
It might lower the quality of our sales recovery.
Should we reprioritize our tasks?
The director agrees. The weekly priorities are set, and the Monday morning meeting is officially finished.
Both managers leave the room with clear goals, and they protected their reputation along the way. Now, let us move to our final review to lock in all the phrases we practiced today.
Now it is time to practice the key sentences from each situation. We will repeat each complete, skilled response 2 times, so you can practice alongside us. Let us begin with the update on team numbers.
Yes, we faced a temporary slowdown last week because a major client delayed their order.
Let us say that together. Yes, we faced a temporary slowdown last week because a major client delayed their order.
Next is the response from our discussion between departments, where we look at setting a firm timeline together.
If your team sends the missing details by noon, we can set a firm timeline to deliver the final data package by 4 p.m. today. Let us repeat this together. If your team sends the missing details by noon, we can set a firm timeline to deliver the final data package by 4 p.m. today. Now let us practice the response used during our unexpected technical issue conversation, where you need to show you are in control of a problem.
Our technical team is already working to resolve the issue, and the system is back online.
One more time. Our technical team is already working to resolve the issue, and the system is back online. Finally, let us practice how to ask a manager to evaluate current project priorities when your schedule is full.
If we take on this project today, it might lower the quality of our sales recovery. Should we reprioritize our tasks?
One final time, keep your voice calm and balanced. If we take on this project today, it might lower the quality of our sales recovery. Should we reprioritize our tasks?
Wonderful job completing the review session. Speaking these full sentences aloud is the best way to prepare yourself for real office discussions.
Managing a meeting successfully does not require complex vocabulary. It comes down to using clear, skilled sentences that focus on solutions rather than problems.
If you found these meeting scenarios helpful for your daily work routine, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. We share new office conversations regularly to support your growth at work.
Thank you for listening and practicing with us today. Have a wonderful, productive week ahead, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.